Welcome back to Europe House Tour. In today's video, we're going to explore two properties in very different settings, but they share one thing that immediately stands out. Their prices are surprisingly low compared to the market around them. And more than that, both of them suggest a different kind of lifestyle, something closer to the sea, lighter, simpler, and with less pressure than what many people are used to. The first one is a monolocale in Falerna Marina, just about 50 meters from the beach, with a direct sea view and located in an area that's fairly well connected to Lamezia Airport and other nearby coastal spots. The second property also carries that same idea of an affordable holiday home, but in a very different way. And that's what makes this interesting. Properties at this price level are not cheap in the same way. Some are priced low because they're very small. Others are priced low because they come with real limitations, whether that's functionality, seasonality, or long-term comfort. So what makes today's video worth watching isn't just the price, it's how each property reshapes a simple question: what is actually enough for a lighter life? If you find videos like this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us stay motivated to bring you more interesting and affordable properties. And now, let's get started. Falerna Marina is one of those places that's surprisingly easy to understand, especially if you're looking for a slower life by the sea, but don't want to step into coastal markets that have already been pushed too far in price. In areas like this, life doesn't move at the pace of big cities. Everything feels slower, brighter, and more grounded. People go to the beach in the morning, return home around midday, and in the afternoon, they either walk along the shoreline or stop by small, familiar local shops. The atmosphere carries that very specific feeling of southern Italy. Enough sunlight, enough sea breeze, enough local life, but without trying to become a place that is always crowded or overly busy. And for many people, it's exactly that simplicity that makes a coastal town worth considering in the long run. What makes Falerna Marina more interesting is that it's not just about the sea, it's also about connection. From here, you're only about 14 kilometers from Lamezia Terme Airport, which means roughly a 15-minute drive. Other coastal towns like Gizzeria Lido, Amantia, Pizzo, or even Tropea are all within a very reasonable distance. So this isn't the kind of seaside property that sits deep inside an isolated village. It's part of a coastal stretch that actually works. Roads, trains, airport access, much more connected than what people usually imagine when they think of a cheap property in Calabria. And it's exactly in that context that the price becomes something worth pausing on. This apartment, located just 50 meters from the beach, is listed at 23,000 euros for around 40 square meters. That's roughly 575 euros per square meter. Compared to the local average of around 759 euros per square meter, it sits about 24% below the market. In other words, this isn't just cheap. It's a relatively low entry point for a property that is actually close to the sea. Not close in the sense of needing a car, but close as in stepping outside and reaching the sand in under a minute. In terms of layout, this is a studio apartment on the 6th floor with an elevator. It includes one bathroom and up to 4 sleeping spaces arranged in a holiday-style setup. The listing clearly describes it as a monolocale fronte mare, meaning direct sea facing. You walk through a shared courtyard, cross the street, and you're at the beach. At 40 square meters, this is obviously not a long-term family home, but that's not what it's trying to be. It works much better as a small casa al mare, a place for a few days, a few weeks, or seasonal use. One practical advantage here is that the apartment is already livable. It comes with air conditioning, a washing machine, a fridge with freezer, an autoclave system, and built-in storage. So the initial setup cost is relatively low compared to many properties in this price range. Looking at the surroundings, this is clearly a lifestyle-oriented property. Supermarkets, pharmacies, banks, restaurants, hotels, schools, and even the hospital in Lamezia Terme are all within a reasonable distance. But more importantly, it's not just close to the sea, it's close to infrastructure, and that makes a real difference. From a financial perspective, the logic here is quite clear. This is a low-cost holiday home or a small-scale short-term use property. The price per square meter is below the local average, while the overall story is strong. 50 meters to the beach, real sea view, close to the airport, near kitesurf spots, and located along a coastline that's more functional than many other low-cost areas in Calabria. At this entry level, it's easy to see why it can attract people who want a place to return to without taking on a heavy financial burden. But of course, it's important to look at it realistically. The apartment is rated Energy Class G, and even with air conditioning, coastal environments always come with real considerations: humidity, ventilation, material wear, and recurring maintenance costs. The garage is not included in the price. It's an additional 5,000 euros if needed. There's also a condominium fee of around 20 euros a month. None of these are deal breakers, but they are part of the equation because a low price here comes with a very specific type of use: short stays, seasonal living, and accepting coastal comfort costs as part of the experience. So the real question isn't just whether this apartment is cheap, it's whether this kind of lifestyle actually fits what you're looking for. What do you think?
There are towns in western Sicily where the moment you arrive, you can feel a completely different pace of life. Castelvetrano is one of them. It's not a busy tourist destination. It's not a polished resort town either. Everything here moves in a very natural way, slow, steady, and unforced. Mornings usually begin with soft sunlight spreading across narrow streets. People walk to their usual cafe, pick up a few essentials, and return home to simple everyday routines. There's no pressure to rush, no sense of being pulled forward by a fast-moving city. And what makes this even more interesting is that despite feeling like an inland town, Castelvetrano is actually very close to the sea. In about 15 to 20 minutes by car, you can reach Marinella di Selinunte, with long beaches and the well-known Selinunte Archaeological Park nearby. That creates a very balanced kind of lifestyle. You live in a quiet residential setting, but you're still close enough to access both the coast and major cultural sites. And it's exactly in this context that one particular apartment starts to stand out, because the price makes you pause. This property is listed at around 25,000 euros. For that, you're looking at an apartment of roughly 100 square meters. The layout includes 5 rooms, with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. There's also a fairly spacious living room with good natural light, a separate kitchen area, and additional functional spaces, like a storage room and a laundry area. These are small details, but they're not always present in properties at this price level. The apartment is located on the first floor of a building without an elevator, which in this case actually makes daily access easier. There's also a balcony, a small detail but an important one, because it brings in light and gives the space a bit of openness so it doesn't feel closed in. In terms of condition, the apartment is described as habitable, but as is often the case in this price range, that usually means basically usable. A few upgrades, interior finishes, electrical systems, plumbing, or even just aesthetic improvements would likely make the space far more comfortable if you're planning to stay long-term. Looking at the location, this is not a remote or isolated property. It sits within a residential area with all the basic services nearby. Schools are within 200 to 400 meters, the hospital is located within the town itself, supermarkets, pharmacies, and banks are all within a short distance. So this is a place that actually works for daily living, not just occasional use. And then there's the distance to the sea. From the apartment, it's a 16-minute drive to Marinella di Selinunte, and around 15 to 20 minutes to the archaeological park. That combination is important because not every low-cost property offers quick access to both the coastline and a major historical site. From a financial perspective, the numbers are quite striking. At roughly 250 euros per square meter, this is significantly below the local average. Castelvetrano sits around 717 euros per meter, which means this property is about 65% lower. If you zoom out further to Trapani province or the wider Sicily region, the gap becomes even larger. And that creates a relatively clear margin of safety for the buyer, especially if the goal is long-term use or simply holding value over time. But of course, at this price level, there are still things to consider. There's no official energy rating available yet, and with an older building, checking electrical systems, plumbing, and overall technical condition is essential. Also, while the apartment is livable, reaching a higher level of comfort will likely require additional investment. None of these are unusual for this segment, but they are part of the full picture. And maybe that's where the real question comes in. When you're looking at 100 square meter apartment for just 25,000 euros, located close to both the sea and places like Selinunte, are you willing to accept the upgrades needed in exchange for that entry price? Or do those next steps change how you see the opportunity? When we reach the end of today's journey, what stays with us is probably not just the numbers, 23,000 and 25,000 euros. Because after everything we've seen, what remains isn't simply two low-cost properties in Italy. What lingers a bit longer is a feeling that's actually very familiar. At first, it's just a tension. Those price points are low enough to make you stop scrolling. Then comes curiosity. And the longer you stay, that feeling slowly turns into a different kind of question. A quieter one. A more honest one. With a price like this, what are we really looking at? A place to return to from time to time? A small asset to hold on to as an alternative way of living? Or a trade-off that only becomes clear once you look beyond the entry price? Of course, it wouldn't be honest to say that properties like these are perfect. They're not. A seaside apartment can look incredibly appealing at first glance. Nice view, close to the water, ready to use. But at the same time, it comes with very real things. Humidity, wear over time, cooling costs, condominium fees, and the reality that a smaller space only fits a certain kind of lifestyle. Another property might offer more space, a lower price per square meter, and a sense that you're getting more for your money. But then it asks something else from you: time, renovation, paperwork, and the ability to turn it into a place that actually feels comfortable to live in. And maybe that's the point. Because the value of places like these is rarely about how ready they are today. It's about whether they allow a life to be built in a way that actually fits the person who owns them. Maybe it's a simple morning in Falerna Marina, where you open the door, see the sea right in front of you, walk a few minutes across the sand, and come back to a small space that has just enough of everything you need. Or maybe it's something quieter, a place where life moves just a bit slower, where the space is a bit larger, a bit calmer, and where it feels like you're building something long-term instead of just borrowing a few weeks of escape. There's no need to romanticize it. Sometimes it's exactly these very ordinary details that make a place meaningful. So maybe the real question after today's video isn't which property is cheaper. It's which one feels closer to the way you actually want to live. If you want, leave a comment below and share which option speaks to you more and why. We always read what you write, because sometimes it's the perspective of the viewer that makes this journey feel more real than the properties themselves. Thank you for staying with us until the end. If this way of looking at things feels useful to you, don't forget to subscribe and continue the journey with us. In the next video, we'll open another door somewhere else in Europe. No rush, no overpromises, just taking the time to see things a little more clearly and maybe live a little lighter.